Hi! So, sorry, that was gross. I didn't mean to. I mean, I did, but sorry. Today, we are going to do an account tour! I'm excited for this video because I'm posting it on the day that I did an account tour video last year. It's giving like on this day TikTok, but on YouTube. Last year, on August 29th, 2024, I posted a video called My Free-to-Play-ish. My account was free-to-play-ish at the time. Account tour. And at the time, I had like 140 subscribers or something. And that video was the one to get me my first 10,000 views and my first 1,000 subscribers. A lot of you guys know me from my C6 Shenhe video, but for the people who knew me back from the account tour video, please comment, please. I'd like to see y'all again. I was looking at that video so I can replicate it for this video, and I was like, how did this get me my first 1,000 subscribers? And then 3 months later, I got monetized. Make that one make sense. Oh my God. I have been having this video planned out since like May. I like holidays and traditions and stuff, so this is gonna be account tour 2025. And my account is actually pretty different. My teams, not my main. My knowledge about the game and the amount of money I spent. Literally looking back on that video, you should go watch it. I've come a long way, God. Looking back at that video, I'm thinking like how different everything was a year ago was so crazy. I got a comment from like a pretty active, how do you call that? A pretty active watcher, a pretty prominent, they watch me a lot. And it was a comment being like, I just watched one of your old videos and oh my God, you've come so far, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh my God, I super have, which by the way, I've been meaning to respond to that comment. I have a response in my head and I was like, I'll respond to it whenever I like take my time to like respond to all my comments, and I haven't done it yet. So, but I do see it and I responded in my head. I'm gonna format this video exactly how I did it last time, except more entertaining and less ums and yes. All right. I've been playing Genshin consistently for 3 years. I started in October 2022, and that was version 3.2. Genshin's been my main game since then. This is my little profile. It looks the exact same as it did last year, except I'm 2 adventure ranks higher. I'm 58 now, and I'm not doing this damn quest. No. Do you know how many times I've co-opted in other people's worlds? They had world level 9, and I got beat up bad over there. I'm not doing it. All right, so first off, we gotta go through my characters and when I got them, because my main characters, I'll go through like my main team. Shenhe, March 26th. Wriothesley happened earlier this year. Coco on July 27th. The way my entire main team, each of them have their own little video. Skirk on June 18th. It's only been 2 months. I feel like it's been like 4 months. Anyway. So I have a cryo focused account. Last year I had a Shenhe focused account, but then I really got into the idea of having a full element team. This was my original cryo team. I made a video on this team and everyone was like, why those characters? Because they're cryo and I like them. I like Ayaka's playstyle. I like Ayaka. Chongyun is Shenhe's nephew. I couldn't get that word out. Now this is my cryo team. Skirk changed up my cryo team, which, oh my God, it's not even a cryo team anymore. I need to stop calling it that because Coco's here. You can't use Skirk without a Hydro. This is now my main team and I've been using them ever since I got Skirk. I really like this team. It's got all my favorite characters except for Skirk. I just don't know anything about her lore, so that's why she's not one of my favorites. I need to learn about her. I need to get to know her first. I like everybody's playstyle. Skirk's playstyle is super easy. I learned it and I understood it, so playing her correctly makes me feel good about myself. My C6 Shenhe has a place in this team, both as a support and a DPS. I get to use my mermaid. A hot man is here. I'm winning all around. If you want to see me pulling for all of these characters and building them, actually, Shenhe and Kokomi do not have a pulling video. I just lied. But I have videos about all 4 of these characters. I'm going to go through all of their builds and more characters' builds. But I'm going to start with Shenhe. I'm not gonna go down the line like I should. Starting with Shenhe, because every time I talk about Shenhe or I make a video about Shenhe, I used to always feel like I have to like emphasize like Shenhe's my main girl. I prioritize Shenhe out of everybody, out of everything on my account. But I think that's a known thing by now. If you don't know my name, you know me as the Shenhe girl, you know? Also, this is so crazy. Last account tour video, I was talking about all these things I was gonna do for Shenhe. A year later, I have all these things I said I was gonna do for her. Ah! It's been actually crazy. Shenhe, we made it, girl. We did it, girl. Look at everything. I'm talking to pixels. She's level 90. These are her stats. She has 0 elemental mastery, not on purpose. I would like to have some elemental mastery on her, but I've gone this long without it. Also, my Shenhe used to be in a bloom team. It was Nahida, Xiangling, Kokomi, and her. And so not her having no elemental mastery was kind of sucky in the last video, or damn, in the last team, but she's on a cryo team now. So I'm really happy with her ratio. It took too long to get here, okay? I've been through trials and tribulations. How's that song go? Almost there. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share, but I'm working hard each and every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You don't care. The 59 does bother me. Just put it up to 60. 138 energy recharge, whatever. 46 cryo damage, whatever. Let's get into the interesting stuff. All right, Staff of Home. Oh, my Shenhe is a DPS. For the jump scare. So I finally have Staff of Homa on her. I don't know if I told you my sob story in my last account tour video about how I pulled for Staff of Homa on her. For her, lost to Tome of Eternal Flow, which is Nervalet's weapon. And I think Staff of Homa was one of the first few times I had ever spent money on the game. That could be a lie, but I think, yeah, I've gone through so much with Shenhe's weapon. Getting a weapon for Shenhe has been the most challenging thing I've ever experienced in Genshin. I'm happy to be where I am now. It was not fun, okay? I've been building DPS Shenhe ever since I started Genshin, so I've always been working towards that. I had her on Favonius Lance. Don't Google for Genshin advice, okay? Because I would Google best weapon for DPS Shenhe, and they'd be like, oh, Favonius Lance is great for Shenhe because she scales off of attack and it's good for her. And I'd be like, oh, great, she scales off of attack, more damage. No. If she's for a DPS that's scaling off of attack, not that it doesn't mean anything, but I wouldn't go for it. She scales off of attack to buff cryo because she's a cryo buffer. And this energy recharge ain't doing a damn thing. So I have a level 90 Favonius Lance. I had it on her for like a year because this is what Google told me. Because Google doesn't factor in you're trying to do DPS. They just see Shenhe and best weapon and they're like, got you. I don't know what it was. It's just like one day, it just like clicked. This is for support. This is no good for DPS. Like I did like light bulb, a eureka moment, and I finally took it off of her. Then I think I bought Deathmatch. Did I really go from that? I didn't want to go for an attack. I just went straight to the money. Okay. Then I bought Deathmatch. I was deciding between Deathmatch and Ballad of the Fjords. Deathmatch is better, I think, from the bonus. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Ballad of Fjords just looks so much better on her because it's blue. I was this close of buying Ballad of the Fjords and I still don't have it. I kind of want it. I don't need it, but I kind of want it. I bought Deathmatch and then a couple months later, I got Jade Wing Spear. Then I got Staff of Homa, Hu Tao's last rerun. This was great. This was amazing. Made a video on it. This was my goal and we're here. Thank God. And then in January, after I pulled for C6, I had some leftover funds from C6 and got this weapon in like 10-20 pulls. I also made a video about getting this weapon. I just want this weapon because I'm like, I have a character C6 and I don't have her weapon. It just fell off. It felt unbalanced. So I pulled her weapon and I 90'd it, knowing that I'm not going to use it. And I haven't used it really since that video. I was like, I'm just going to pull for it for pictures. This weapon is actually just for show, but I don't regret it. I didn't spend any money on this. So I have a video where I go through Shenhe's build and I talk about everything, artifacts and weapons that's best for her and blah, blah, blah. Cause I've been getting like DMs recently of people being like, hey, Shenhe main, can you help me? And I'm like, I have a video that I went through all of this. These are, oh God, artifacts are so boring. Do you mind if I just skip through this? I've worked on her artifacts a lot. For a really long time. I still feel like I'm not done, but I feel like I'm at a point where, well, I want to be done with it. But also I feel like her artifacts are good enough. I can take a small hiatus. I have been trying to get Shenhe a good goblet, 5 ever, because double defense is killing me, but also 21% crit damage with cryo damage bonus. Like damn. Anytime I'm farming or strong boxing Shimenawas, I'm always looking for a goblet for Shenhe. This piece, it's actually kind of good. I just don't like the double defense, but it's fine. It's quite good, isn't it? This piece, the flower, is actually my best art. Well, it's my highest crit damage ever. And I think this is one of my best artifacts. Like, girl, this is so good. Okay, C6, duh. I C6'd her all at once. I C6'd her back in January during the Liyue Chronicle banner. No regrets. Really glad I did it. Really happy I did it. I love it. I have nothing to say. You can watch my video on it. You probably have watched my video on it. Oh, that sounded cocky. I didn't mean it that way. I just meant like you're probably here from that. Okay. I didn't mean it like I know you know who I am. Talents, triple crowned, duh. And then she's C6, so they're level 13. And if Skirk is in your team with a Hydro, she ups the skill. I have a talent level 14 Shenhe. I know that like selling and buying Genshin accounts is not allowed, question mark? Or is it just not recommended? But how much would my account be? Level 14 is crazy. Yeah, yep, that's my girl. Oh my God, that literally took like 10 minutes. I gotta cut that down. Okay, starting through my team, I'm gonna go this way. Wriothesley. I got Wriothesley back in March. Wriothesley was a hassle to get, okay? I lost my 50-50 to, I think, Mona. I really like him a lot. His build was kind of really easy. I don't know what was easy about it, but I had no problems getting his crit damage up. And I wonder what's got his crit rate so high. Wait, doesn't he usually have 300 crit damage? I've had Wriothesley be up to 300 crit damage before, and I don't know what happened to it. I'm happy with his build and his ratio. I'm always like farming Marechaussee because I'm like in my head I have bad pieces, but I don't think I have bad pieces. Anyway, I have Tome of Eternal Flow on him. Like I said, I got I'm gonna call it Neverlet's Weapon. I got Neverlet's Weapon back when I was trying to pull for Staff of Homa the first time. I was pissed. I had nobody to put it on. I had it just sitting at level 1 on my level 50 Wanderer up until I got Wriothesley. So about like a year. So thank God for Wriothesley. He really gave me a place to put Neverlet's Weapon. And I do plan to pull Neverlet one day, and he won't be getting his weapon. Same thing with Hu Tao. Hu Tao has held her weapon like once. You're not getting it. All right, his artifacts. I don't know, actually. I remember being disappointed with them, but now I'm thinking, what is there to be? They seem to be oh my. It's always the circlet and the goblet that cause me problems. All right, these two pieces need work. It's cryo damage bonus. That's why I have it on him. Look, I'm so unsatisfied with it. I don't even have it locked. I'll work on that. C0. I don't know about his constellations. I feel like I like where my Wriothesley build is at. I have Neverlet's Weapon, which is great. I mean, I guess I would pull for Wriothesley's weapon, but I feel like why would I do that when I have Neverlet's Weapon? I don't know. I don't really see myself enhancing Wriothesley's build. I feel like everything is fine where it is. I mean, other than artifacts and like maybe triple crowning him, I feel like I wouldn't touch anything. I feel like he's good. I like him where he's at. So I guess no constellations, but that could change. He's C2. Wait, C2. Did I say C3? I meant triple crowned. I think I said C3 earlier. I didn't mean that. He's double crowned. I crowned this one months ago, and I crowned this one like a couple days ago. A week ago. People were screaming at me. They're like, oh my God, why did you crown Wriothesley's skill instead of his normal attack? You're supposed to do his normal attack. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm gonna do the normal attack eventually, but I just cared more about the skill, and I don't regret my decision because I did end up crowning his normal attack. I'll probably get around to crowning his whatchamacallit too. Crowning is a lot of resources. It's a lot of commitment. You got to really think it over. Okay, love you, bye. Skirk. Whoa, she has a lot of attack. Oh my God, that she had more attack than Shenhe. I would have been embarrassed. Ooh, Skirk's ratio is also kind of good. I would like more crit damage, but also she does really good damage, so I don't mind. 61% crit. Wait, how much cryo damage do you have? 46. Where in the balls are you getting 61 from? Anyway, oh my God, she also has 0 elemental mastery. Nobody on my main team has over 100 elemental mastery. That's not on purpose, I swear. Her weapon is the black sword. Ooh, okay. The black sword used to be on Ayaka. I bought the black sword for Ayaka, and then I got Skirk, and I was already prepared to bench Ayaka when I got Skirk, and I did, and I snatched her weapon as well. I pulled Skirk on stream, and everybody was telling me to put Finale of the Deep on her, and I was like, okay. And then I asked again, hey, are you sure? Because I have a level 90 black sword right here. Are you sure I should put Finale on the deep of her on her? Because I'm gonna have to farm for and level up a level 1 weapon like from scratch. And they're like, no, you can use the black sword. And I was like, okay, I was told Finale at the deep last time, but whatever. And then I asked a third time because I didn't trust the people in my Twitch chat. And I was like, I asked you the same question. I got 2 different answers. Which one? And everybody's like, use the black sword. It's fine. And I was like, are you sure? And then I was farming her artifact set and oh, fart. I gotta and then I was farming her artifact set, and her artifact set is Finale of the Deep. The same name as the weapon. And I was like, okay, last time, are you sure that I can use the black sword on her instead of Finale of the Deep? Because the weapon and the artifact set share the same name. And they're like, no girl, black sword is best. It's crit rate. Get it, girl. You can use it. So that's what I did. I also have Wolf Fang, which is a BP weapon. So like same as black sword, I paid $10 for it. I have no recollection of that. Like whenever I was in here trying to decide between Finale Deep and Black Sword, I was like, I don't remember this at all. And I know damn well like I hit BP level 50, 60. What's the last level you can get? And I was like, might as well, because I rarely finish the BP. I rarely get all the levels. And I was like, sure. And I just bought this. I know that's exactly how it went, but I didn't know that I had this weapon. So that'll be for whoever. All right, artifacts. Ooh. Oh, this was the first artifact that I leveled for Skirk, and it was really good. It was so good that I felt the need to post it on my Instagram story. I was like, look at this. Look at me. Okay. Ugh. I didn't even lock that one. That one's really bad. I was desperate. These are the other pieces. They weren't good. Wait, this one's 20'd. Oh, I probably just needed extra crit rate because this has got 13 crit damage. It was definitely a crit rate problem. I'm always struggling with crit rate. Last a cat tour video, a good chunk of like because I asked for constructive criticism, I asked for like suggestions on how to better my builds, and a good chunk of the comments were like, you need to work on crit rate. This one, this is quite, I stole this off of Ayaka. And this is, damn, okay. Well, that could, C0, I don't know anything about her constellations. Same thing with Wriothesley. So I don't plan to get any constellations. I wouldn't mind her weapon, but also why get her weapon? But because it's pretty. Because her artifact set matches her colors, and that'd be cool if I had the weapon that matched too. Talents? Oh, I crowned her burst. Interesting. This is actually probably 8, but her skill buff is making it 9. And then I 2'd her normal attack because I was feeling silly. I think Skirk's build is pretty good, but I do still want to work on it and improve it. I don't know what I want to work on and improve, but I just feel there are things I could do. And Coconut, I just went over her build in a recent-ish video that I did. I have so much crit damage on her on accident. Level 90, 28 hydro damage bonus. Weapons, she has prototype Amber. I really want her weapon. You can also see in my Kokomi video, I talked for like 10 minutes about her signature weapon and how I want it, but it's not good and blah, blah, blah. I think I will get her weapon one day just because her weapon is so gorgeous. I love the donut. I really do. Prototype Amber looks terrible on her, but Prototype Amber is really good, and I have it R5. These are artifacts. She accidentally has a lot of crit damage, unfortunately. At the time, Kokomi's artifacts had the most crit damage I had ever gotten on an artifact ever. It was this one, 31% crit rate. Why'd that happen? On my healer is crazy. I was so furious. But anyway, I really want a new goblet because I want the set to be 5 because it's her colors. Like that looks so nice, and then comes in and ruins it. All right, constellations. Whenever people would ask me who do I main in Genshin, I'd always say Shenhe and Kokomi, and then over time just Shenhe. And I used to like constantly, I'm gonna get Shenhe C6, I'm gonna get Kokomi C6. I'm not gonna get Kokomi C6. After I've going through C6ing a character, all the stress of it, it's not a fun way to play the game. And I think me saving up for Shenhe's constellations ruined the game for me because I was just in high stress mode of make sure you're saving Primogems, and oh god, you spent Primogems and spent it on a character. You're gonna have to make that up. You're gonna have to like spend more real life money. I'm very happy that I pulled Shenhe C6. I do it again. I do it again for Shenhe. and that's it. I'm sure I knew what her constellations did at a time. I don't remember because I haven't been in the Kokomi mindset. So C0, and it's probably gonna stay that way. All right, she's triple crowned. Her and Shenhe got the same exact treatment up until like a little while ago. Like everything that Shenhe got, Kokomi was getting. Shenhe's getting a bit more, but you get it. Yeah, but this is my girl. It's my second main. Love her. All right. Now we're getting into characters that were on my old team, characters that are in the middle of being built, characters that I use sometimes, maybe Abyss. I also just went through Xianyun's build, so I'm gonna make this quick. 50% animal damage. Xianyun's build is not good. Xianyun's build is so random because she's an animo plunging support, but I built her as a DPS, and then in the middle of me building a DPS, I wanted her to be an animo support. Also, I was like snatching some of Xianyun's stuff to put on Sucrose, but I don't use Sucrose anymore. But I haven't gone back and taken Xianyun stuff off of Secret. So her build is really random. She has Lost Prayer on her. She's had Lost Prayer on her since I got her. 4-piece Venom. These are artifacts. They might be kind of random. Like I know I have Elemental Mastery, and it's kind of like why. I also took some of her stuff for Venti, probably. Randomness. Whatever. C0, I really want her C1. I was gonna pull her C1 on her and Varessa's banner, but then I really liked Varessa, and then I spent my primos on Varessa. I didn't get her. I don't know if I even got to the 5-star, but yeah. Next time Xianyun's on banner, I will be getting that C1, and that's all I want. Talents. Oh, I crowned her skill. I think that's all I'm gonna do, because I used to use Xianyun a whole lot until my cryo team. My cryo team really came to be whenever I got Wriothesley in March. So ever since then, I really haven't been using her regularly like I used to. I don't plan to touch her build at all. It's kind of random, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I like what she does. She does just fine. Traveler. I used to be a Traveler main. Before I got Shenhe, I was a Traveler main. Not even for a year was I a Traveler main. No. Nope. Because I started playing in October 2022 and got Shenhe March 2023. We didn't even last that long. She's level 90. I actually level 90'd her for a video, and then I ended up scrapping that video, and that was like a year ago. So I was gonna make a Traveler video, and it never came to be. It was kind of bad. So is her build. Oh my god, 19 crit rate. I have not seen a crit rate that low on my account in so long. I'm also sure I've taken stuff off of her for other animal characters. I like rearrange her weapon a lot because I want her to be built, but I don't use her ever at all. She was on my main team, and I was maining her. Bonus. Oh god, because she's the main character. We are on this journey for her because of her. So like, duh, I'm gonna main the main girl. Yeah, that went out the window when I saw Shenhe. This is random. I think this is the PS4 sword. My sword assortment is kind of confusing because I keep switching them around so much. Sword characters are kind of like, you're not important to me. Like Bennett, Xingqiu, Traveler, Chlorinde, I don't use them. Not unless I'm like in desperate need of a character, or like they have the right element, but they're not well built. Before Sucrose. I mean, hello. Before Skirk, I like didn't care about sword characters, so. Be prepared to be shocked. I don't know what her artifacts are at all, because I'd say honest, I kind of treat Traveler as like a place filler at this point. I'm always taking stuff off of her and switching things, so I don't use Traveler. I haven't in so long. My girl is a mess, and I'm so sorry, Lumine. I'm sorry. Remember when we used to be best friends? Remember whenever I would always farm stuff for you? Remember when I used to treat you so well? Oh god. C6. Duh, it's Traveler. Talents are quite high. I don't know if I would ever continue to build her or her other elements. I have never used her other elements and like as like a build. Like only time I've ever switched to other elements is to like if I need the element in a quest or something. Otherwise, I'm an animo Traveler user. All right, Ayaka. Ayaka just got benched.
Blade embraces its duty as a jeweler
cherishes her gems. Ayaka just got benched back in June, and I feel really bad about it. She did not want to leave the team either. She like, whenever I switched Skirk into her place, Ayaka did not leave, and then the game glitched out and I had to close it and reopen it. It was bad. She did not want to leave. I was pulling teeth trying to get her off of my team. 15% crit damage, 104 energy recharge. Oh yeah. I took some stuff off of her. Go watch my crowd team video. Her actual build is there because I know damn well I did not leave her like this. Lion's Roar, just because that's probably, I don't know actually. She used to be on Black Sword. I bought the Black Sword for her and now it's on another girl. I do want Miss Splitter though, because it's a pretty weapon and also it's a useful weapon. It's got crit damage, I think. I wonder why they chose purple for Ayaka's weapon. Like, it's so random to me. I don't know. Maybe there's an explanation behind it. Artifacts. I know I took some artifacts from her to put on Skirk. This one I know I left on her. This used to be Shenhe's until I got better. This is there. This is quite good. It's kind of boring. Okay, this is good. Oh, yeah, so I definitely snatched this one for Skirk. I think this is the cryo was this one that she used to have. And then this one, oh yeah, she definitely still had that one. Yeah, her artifacts aren't bad. I just took one. C0, she's gonna stay that way. I have no plans to constellate her. Ooh, I don't even have anything crowned. I remember I wanted to crown her just because everyone on my cryo team had a crown skill except for Ayaka. But I just like, I knew I was gonna eventually bench Ayaka with a Scoffier and Skirk coming out. I knew it was gonna happen. I feel really bad that Ayaka wasn't important enough for me to really keep her on my team. But I don't know. I love her a lot and I'm really happy I have her. And I'll continue to use her. I use her in Spiral Abyss a lot. But yeah, anyway, I feel bad about where things have gone between us. Nahida. She used to be on my old team. My old team was Bloom because I really liked Bloom. Nahida really inspired my whole old team because I got Nahida on super accident and I was like, okay, well, back whenever I did not know anything about the game, I was like, okay, well, I've heard good things about Nahida, so I'll build her. And I built her and she changed my life. And I couldn't go without playing Nahida. And even sometimes when I'm playing, I'm so used, like Nahida's in my number one spot on the team, so I'm so used to just clicking E, circling around, you know, highlighting all the enemies and then going. Playing Nahida is so easy and ingrained in my head. Her crit has never been good, but I don't care because I was focusing on her elemental mastery, which I wish I can get up to 1,000. I don't think I have 4 piece on her. Oh, I do. Ignore it. I didn't last year. Last account tour video. Nahida's build will always need improvement. Like, Nahida's build has never really been good on my account. I don't know why. I used to really want Nahida's weapon. Now that I don't use her that much, I don't think I see myself getting her weapon. But like, if I accidentally one day get a 5-star elemental mastery weapon, I'm putting it on Nahida immediately. Back when she was on my main team, I would have gotten her signature weapon with a quickness, but all right, artifacts. I remember her artifacts aren't that great, or at least they weren't. And she has a lot of crit damage. Same thing with Kokomi on accident. Yeah, but girl, damn, if this is a good artifact. Whatever. Her artifacts are fine. C0, it's gonna stay that way. I don't know anything about her constellations. I've never even considered getting her constellations. It's never gonna happen. Talents, I think I have one thing crowned. Nope. I'm sure if she was still on my main team, I would have had something crowned by now. I think I just mostly couldn't decide on which burst or skill, which one should I crown, and now I don't use her that much. Trust. She gets used almost every Spiral Abyss. She's very useful. I'm gonna skip around to characters that I mostly use because I have some level 90 characters I just don't touch. Chongyun also is an ex-cryo team member. I pulled Chongyun for my pulling Chongyun was an accident, but like I sought out Chongyun on purpose. I remember I pulled Chongyun. I don't remember what video it was in, but I do have a video of me pulling Chongyun. And I was gonna make a building video about Chongyun as well. And I still have the recording and I just been meaning to edit it and post it since January. I just never got around to it. And I'm still like, I still have the recording. I'm like, I don't know. One day it could go up. He's level 90. I level 90'd him kind of recently. I think it was in my cryo team video that I level 90'd him. I really wanted Chongyun because he's good with DPS Shenhe. His E skill cryo infuses Shenhe's normal attacks, and that's quite useful. So him and the Shenhe duo is quite fun. Honest, I wasn't that sad to bench him. I was at first, but then I quickly forgot about him. But I do miss his play style, his gameplay, his burst. Loved it. I have prototype that word on him. I don't know if this is his best out of all the claymores that I have, but this is what I got on him. If I ever get a 5-star claymore, I'll put it on him or maybe Gameng, but I also don't use Gameng. But I want to use Gameng, but I don't use him. I don't know. Oh, I'm not very good at making decisions if you couldn't tell. All right, artifacts. Might have stolen some stuff from him whenever I was building Wriothesley or Skirk. I haven't touched his build also ever since I first initially pulled him and built him. Ooh, I 5 crowd damage bonus on him. I'd say other than his circlet, his artifacts are pretty good. Ooh, C6. Did I finish his C6 whenever I pulled for Shenhe C6? I don't know. Oh my god, is this crowned? Oh, none of them are crowned. I was like, oh my god. I wouldn't crown any of them because I don't really use them, but I do really like him. I do really miss his playstyle. But there's just so many other characters I would use before him. Anyway, I just don't use him like that anymore, but I do miss him. Love you, Chongyun. Venti. I recently got Venti on his last rerun. Venti's been on my wish list forever since I've been playing Genshin. I want crowd control because I am terrible at Abyss. I've been getting a lot better. A lot. But I'm just not gonna Abyss, and crowd control would just speed things up for me and help me out. And every time I play Abyss, he is helpful. I really thought once I pulled Venti, he was gonna be one of those 5 stars that I don't ever touch, like Arlecchino and Clorind and Kazuha. But no, any opportunity I can get, I do use Venti. I like him a lot. 61 animal damage. Oh, wow. Listen, with support characters like this, I really don't care about their crit. Was I trying to get elemental mastery? Maybe it's energy recharge I was trying to get on him. Maybe. I don't remember. Stringless. I remember I was so back and forth on what weapon to put on him, but I don't remember what weapon I was trying to decide to put on him. Or did I just not have this one leveled? Something was up with his weapon. I think I would level 90 this just for more elemental mastery. All right, Viridescent Venenator. I also haven't touched his build ever since I built him, but I don't think I need to. I think I'm happy with what he does. I don't really know. I don't know. You can give me tips on Venti's build. I don't know. I don't know. I was very unsure about everything that I should be doing with him. C0, he's gonna stay that way. I've never looked at his constellations. I don't know what they do. I don't use him enough to get constellations. Talents, oh, 158. I can see myself not crowning, but leveling these a bit more. Those are all the characters that I mostly use. Let's go through my level 90s. Arlecchino. I don't use Arlecchino at all. I don't like her playstyle. If I'm gonna play a pyro polearm, it's gonna be Xiangling or my level 70 Hu Tao. I don't like Arlecchino. I pulled Arlecchino because it was such big hype whenever she was releasing. Everybody was saving for her and waiting on her banner and pulling her, and she looks really cool. And I got sucked in by all the popularity and I pulled for her, and I got her in like 2 pulls or something. And I 80'd her, and I had her on 80 for like almost a year until people were like, oh my god, you need to level 90 your Arlecchino. And I did, and she was built terribly. Level 90, oh, these are kind of good. I think one time on stream, somebody helped me clean up my Arlecchino a bit. Weapon is deathmatch. She got the weapon after Shenhe. Am I just a little bit peeved that a $10 weapon is on a character that I don't use? Yeah, but who else is it gonna go on? Also, it looks cool. It does, girl, it matches so good. The scythe, if I was an Arlecchino user, I would be saving up my Primogems as we speak to pull for that scythe. Artifacts, I have no idea what's going on with her artifact. I haven't looked at them since I built her, and I built her like, what was it, 8 months ago? It'll be a surprise for the both of us. Oh, not that bad. Oh my god, this is Shenhe's old artifact. I don't use the girl. I have never, not once, considered constellations. And yeah, these are her skills. I think this was at like 6 before, but I was trying to do an Abyss floor like months ago, and people on stream were like, you have Arlecchino, use her. And I went in and like leveled up a skill and then cleared Abyss. So, Arlecchino, you're super cool. I need to learn about your lore because I'm behind in Archon Quest, but I'm gonna continue to not use you a whole lot. All right, Xiangling. Xiangling used to be on my main team, you know, the Bloom team with Nahida. Level 90. My voice is giving out. Whoa. 232 energy recharge. Damn. I remember struggling a lot with her build as well. I feel like Xiangling and Nahida's build, I never felt really good about it. She has R5 catch on her. It took me like a year to get R5 catch, but I don't know if it was super worth it, but I felt really good after I finally finished it. And I only say I don't know if it's super worth it just because I don't know anything about builds. So like, I don't know. I don't see a difference. I don't know. Her artifacts, I don't know. I haven't looked at them. We'll be surprised together. Damn. Oh, that's quite nice. I want to build Hu Tao so bad, but what's mainly stopping me from building Hu Tao is because I don't want to farm for her artifacts. I can just snatch them off of Xiangling until I feel like farming. She's C5. I am so angry about her being C5 because I have so many C6 4 stars that I don't use that are like level 1. And the one 4-star that I do consistently use is not C6. And I have pulled on so many banners and gotten every other 4-star on that banner except for Xiangling. I just need one more. Oh my god, the fact that she's not C6 is so irritating. Bennett C6, Yao is C6, Yinlin, wrong game. Yunjin is C6, Beidou is C6. Toma is C6. Oh my god, my Barbara's not. Kujasara is C6. Yanfei is C6. Yanfei is my first ever C6 character ever. And Xianyun is C6. All those characters are level 1. All right, in talents, I don't think I have anything crowned. I don't think I would crown anything. I mean, Xiangling is always one of those characters where you're gonna end up using them eventually in something like an event or theater, Imaginarium Aquarium. I have a really hard time committing with crowns. It's a big thing to me. I love Xiangling. What's your opinion on her outfit? I don't really care about it. Like, it's there, it exists. I don't have any opinions, negative or positive. All right, Bennett. Bennett's a sore subject for me.
Adventure team, assemble!
So is Sucrose, because her builds are really bad, and I was using them for my C6 Shenhe showcase, and my C6 Shenhe showcase was really, really bad. Bennett's level 85 because people were telling me I need to 90 him. That's there. Oh my god, I have Bennett skin. Oh my god, I have Bennett skin. Oh my god, I have Bennett skin, right? Yes. I love Bennett skin. I really like it. Some people absolutely hate it, and I'm really confused because I think it looks really, really, really good. Weapon. Favoni. Oh my god. Why did I think he was a claymore? Favonia's sword. Like I said, my sword characters are kind of throwaway characters to me. I don't really care what you got going on. Oh god. Okay, they're not even all the way leveled, so. I don't remember what I had on him before, but it was not the right set, and I was like slowly going through and getting the bless on him, and I was trying to do it quickly. I thought I was gonna need him for my Shenhe team, but I don't know if I'm still gonna pursue him and Sucrose with my Shenhe team. I have his 6th constellation. I've asked before, should I, on my account, based on my account, Bennett would be used with Shenhe, because that's the Shenhe team. Sucrose, Mona, Bennett, Shenhe, and people are like, nah, you shouldn't C6 him. So I was like, okay. And then people were telling me that I need to like crown and like really, really level up his talents. I couldn't commit. I was also in the middle of building him and stopped. I really like Bennett lore-wise, but playing him as a character, I do not care about him at all. I don't use him anymore. Ooh, I'm getting kind of tired of this, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go through Kazuha, Clorind, Raiden, and Mona's builds super quickly, and then we'll be done going through characters' builds. Kazuha. I got Kazuha on stream. It was during the Inazuma Chronicle banner. I got both Kazuha and Raiden during that patch. It was a great time. I really wanted him for C6 Shenhe because he's really good with C6 Shenhe, so I could replace Sucrose with him, thank god. But I haven't used him at all. Actually at all. I built him on stream and then did not touch him. So I would like to use him. He's a cool character. I've wanted him for a really long time. Iron Sting. I think people told me to put Iron Sting on him. I mean, it's got elemental mastery, so that makes sense to me. His eyes are cool. 4-piece Vanessa Venenator. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay, his artifacts are kind of trash. I don't have good luck with Veritas of Venenator. C0, it'll stay that way. I've never thought about getting his constellations. Talents. Good. 8-8. All right, quickly. Clorind. I made a Clorind video. I spent like $30 on her because the first time I pulled for her, I lost to Tainari and I was like, no, I need to pull Clorind. I loved Clorind's design so much and I really liked her. Like I was like in my head, I was gonna main her. And then I pulled her and I was like, oh, I don't really like her playstyle. Finale on the Deep was also a weapon that I was told to get for her. So need to level that if I ever decide I want to be a Clorind player. I was in the middle of farming her set. In the middle. But this is good though. Okay. 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 Oh, I think this is Shenhe's old one. C0. It's gonna stay that way. Talents. Oh, not bad. You know what? Chlorine's not as badly built as I thought, but also this ratio is not good. All right. Raiden. I made a video about Raiden like 2-3 months ago. I got her on stream. Her build is I built her for Bloom, but I have the wrong set on her for Bloom. I didn't know that. But recently, whenever I've been like playing like Spiral Abyss or events or Imaginarium Aquarium, I've been wanting to use her, but like as her DPS-ness. And I'm like, oh, can't use Raiden. I don't have her build to DPS. So I need to do that. And I think I would use Raiden. I want to use the Almighty Shogun as she should be used. I have Dragon's Bane on her because I wanted to use her for Bloom. I don't know what I would put on her for DPS. Maybe this. I don't know. I really want her weapon Engulfing Lightning, but also, I don't know. If I'm gonna use her as a DPS, what do I do about her weapon? Could she take Deathmatch? I would gladly take that off of Arlecchino. Artifacts, I have Emblem on her, but people are like, that's not what you need to be using for Bloom. And I was like, oh, I have a lot of emblem pieces, and I'd say I have a lot of pretty good emblem pieces because over farming Shimenawas over the years, farming Shimenawas for my DPS Shenhe, I feel like I have good pieces. C0, I don't really know much about her constellations. I've never really considered her constellations. I'd get her weapon before her constellations because her weapon is just cool. In 8-8, these are not bad at all, period. I mean, duh. She takes Senora. Everybody has like 100 Senora pieces. Last, oh my god, my voice is going out. I've been talking for an hour. Mona. I got Mona during the 5 standard banner 5-star color selector thingy. I picked her for DPS Shenhe. Level 80. Oh my god, she's almost friendship 10. These are her stats. I don't know about her build. I haven't touched it in like a year. I don't know. I built her and was like, great. Ready to go. Her weapon, I put Thrilling Tales on her. It's left at level 60. Somebody told me I could leave Thrilling Tales level 60 on Mona and it would be fine. But then I said that in another video and somebody was like, who in the hell told you that? So I have Emblem on her. I don't know why. I don't know. Any Mona logic I had, I don't have anymore. Oh, oh, I have her C1 because I think it was Wriothesley. I know I posted about it in my Discord screaming like, oh my god, I just lost my 50-50 to Wriothesley. No, it was Wriothesley. And I only have her burst leveled and it's level 8 because I was only going to use her for Shenhe. We're done with character builds. Holy hell. I'll go through like all the characters that I'll like level 50, which is up until here, and then we're gonna be done. Sucrose level 80. I don't like playing with her at all. I'm so glad I have Kazuha so I can drop her. I'm not a Sucrose hater. I just would rather die a terrible death than play with her. Anyway, Xingqiu, it pisses me off that I also don't have him C6 the same way with Xiangling. I'd like to get him C6, but I also don't use him. Xingqiu used to be on my main team before I got Kokomi. So decades ago. Jean, I love Jean. She was my first 5-star ever. She has 2 constellations. One of the constellations I learned from watching one of my older videos in preparation for this video. I lost Yelan. I lost on Yelan's banner. Didn't know that. Crazy. I really want to build her. I like her playstyle. She's a healer. Yeah, she used to be level 50. I don't know what happened. Finari, I really want to build him. I like Dendro, I like Bloom. If I'm being so honest, I really don't see a place for him on my account anymore. I'm sure I had a good reason for building. Oh, because he has a constellation. I lost a clear end. Yeah, I mean, I have a 5-star weapon for him, so I should build him, but he's just in limbo right now. Hu Tao, love Hu Tao. I pulled her back in October. She's still not built. Billy Churl, silly Billy Hilly Churl. I love Hu Tao. I really like her playstyle. I like her as a character. Her and Lantern Right, when she almost died, that made me sob. And I was gonna post a video in January being like building Hu Tao because her and Lantern Right made me cry. And it just never happened, but I might still do it. Like the same title and everything. People be like, girl, Lantern Right was so long ago. I have her all ready to be leveled up, but I'm waiting to do it for a video. She would have this weapon or maybe deathmatch. I don't know. But like I said earlier, her artifacts are holding me back. Rosaria used to be level 40, 20. And then I leveled her up to 70 because in Imaginarium Theater, I needed like a 15th, a 13th cryo character to move on to the next act or to the next level. And so I leveled up Rosaria and went on my way. She is empty. She doesn't have anything on her. I wanted to put her in my cryo team and that just never happened. I think at the time, whenever I was like deciding I was going to put Rosaria on my cryo team, I like didn't have Wriothesley or Chongyun. I have no place for her anymore because I have cryo now. Yeah, I really liked her. I was gonna build her. She was one of my first few characters I got on my account. I really liked her. I just don't care about her anymore. Like one day it just hit me. I don't like her playstyle. I'm done building her. Gaming. I really want to build him. He's level 70. I'm ready to go. I just haven't done it yet. I really like his playstyle. Loved him in the story. I like his personality a lot. I just need to get to it. Last, and I swear not least, is Wanderer. I've had Wanderer for 2 years. Relax. I've had Wanderer for 2 years. I got him and Kokomi were on a banner together back in July of 2023, and I got Kokomi, and then I got Wanderer, and I was like, oh my god, Wanderer's been on my wish list for forever. I got him. Here we are 2 years later. He's level 50 with no artifacts. Yes. I really piss people off with this. Why is your Wanderer level 70? Oh my god. And then when I used to have my level 1 Nervalet's weapon on him, that would send people into a rage. And I'm like, I know. I will build Wanderer one day. Pinky promise. Everything that stops me from building a character is their artifacts. I don't like to do it. It'll happen, I swear. Ningguang, a day where you and I will be on a team again. It'll happen, I swear. I just hate your boss. I need to get past it. All right, we're nearing the end of this video. I've been talking for an hour straight and I can feel it. So, thank you, Yumi. Okay, I think this is the most Primogems I've ever had at a time. I kind of want to say maybe I've had 20k, but I could be super lying. I really do think that this is the most Primogems I've ever had in my life. 13,000 plus the additional these things that I have. I've got 90 something pools. I'm not saving for anyone. That's why I have so many. I don't plan to pull for anyone, so I'm just racking up primos. I've had a Welkin for the past like 3 or 4 months. I remember I bought myself a Welkin, I don't know why, and then I started streaming and people were gifting me Welkins on stream. So I had like 2 or 3 Welkins just from gifts, and then I bought myself more Welkins. I bought myself like 2 or 3 Welkins after the stream gifted Welkins ended because I bought Yelan's skin, and I like bought the Welkins for the Genesis crystals to buy Yelan's skin. So now I have 40 something days left of a Welkin. People keep asking me, and you're probably asking the same question, who are you gonna pull for from the Nod Cry cast? I am not caught up on lore. I don't know those people. So right now, nobody. I'm also over pity on standard banner, and it's infuriating, and I'm really tempted to spend this, but I'm just gonna wait for this. I'm like 60, 70 pity on standard. I really I want to protest in the streets about this. Going over pity on standard banner should not be allowed. That should not be happening. Anyway, you don't care. Okay, now for the amount of money I've spent. I'm gonna tell you how much I think it is, and then we'll go back and we'll calculate. I think I've spent like 700, almost 800. My C6 Shenhe costed me like $580. I've spent like $30 on Clorind. I've bought Shenhe skin. I've bought Yelan skin. I've bought, I'd say like maybe, I think 5 or 6 Welkins, but I also feel like it's more than 5 or 6. I've bought less than 10 Welkins. I also, whenever I get stressed out that I can't get a character, like with Venti, did I spend money for Venti? I'll like go and buy like a $5, maybe if it's like really serious. Like I think I spent $15 on Wriothesley. I have to be so honest with you, I really don't regret spending the money. My C6 Shenhe video was my most viewed video ever. It's got 200,000 plus views. It really jump-started my YouTube, and I will forever be grateful to Shenhe to my ability to be able to spend that much money. Do you know how lucky I am to be able to have done that? And like to all, like the community that I've built off of that video, like so many of my subscribers are Shenhe mains and like cryo enjoyers, and that's so cool. I don't know, maybe this is me just trying to justify a lot of money spent on a video game, but that was an investment. That was an investment. Look at me now. I just celebrated hitting 20,000 subscribers back in June. That was an investment. It was scary at first, but it paid off. I've made more than the amount of money back that I've spent. Sometimes you gotta do crazy stuff to see reward and success. You jump out of a plane, you might learn you can fly. Is that a saying? I don't know. Really, my justification for spending so much money on this game is, number one, I'll make it back with my YouTube, but also my happiness. We all die at the end of this. Spend that money, girl. Don't do it if you're in a position where you cannot spend the money. I recognize that I'm in a very lucky, privileged situation where I am able to spend money and make money off of the internet. Like, I very much realize my privilege with all of this. I'm very grateful for everything that I am able to do and that I have. Don't spend money. Like, I do not encourage spending money on games. I do it for my own happiness, okay? With the way the world is, do whatever you need to do to keep you sane, okay? Take your hobbies as far as you want to, okay? Your happiness is the most important. I'm just having fun. Anyway, last two things. Let's go through all my 5-star weapons. Let's go through my exploration progress, and then we shall be done. I need to pee, and I want to go eat pizza. It's 10 p.m. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 5-star weapons, and 3 of them are pole arms. Cool. I don't know what to do now. Cool, you have a 5-star. Cool. Next. Let's go through my exploration now. Last time we did this, my exploration, I only had like 1 place in Mondstadt with 100%. Now I have 3. I've found like 2 or 3 chests in Mondstadt in the past few months. I think I need to start hitting animo blobs. What are they called? Oh my god, what are they called? Oh my god, get it together. What are they actually called? Slimes. I need to start hitting animal slimes, because do you know how many animal slimes I've hit under a tree and gave me a chest? And I was like, oh. I even have 1 place in Liyue that's 100%. I have 1 place in Liyue that's 100%. Liyue finishing exploration is beating my behind. Chests are in weird places. Puzzles, oh god. Chenyu Vale. I hate learning mechanics, and there are a lot of mechanics. There's a learning curve in Chenyu Vale, and I'm not down to learn. Sumeru, I've been really working on Sumeru exploration, because I've been collecting Oculuses. Oh my god, I just realized my exploration is kind of bad. You should see my Wuthering Waves exploration. Every area is in like 90% of exploration. And desert exploration is really bad, because it's the desert. The travel there is kind of hard. Mechanics are there the highest place explored in the desert I have is 58. Inazuma. I have 1 place in Inazuma that's 100%, right? Yeah. Sarai Island. Oh, and Yashiori Island. Period. Okay, my exploration here ain't that bad at all. The lowest one I have is 80%. That's not bad at all. And then Wriothesley Island. I talked about Wriothesley Island in my Kokomi video. I wanted to get Wriothesley Island 100%ed before I got Kokomi, and I could not do it. Wriothesley Island is so hard. I need help with that one. All right, and then Natlan. I don't think I've done too much in Natlan. And then this area, 47%. Which I will make an exploration video here, I swear. It's just, they're kind of difficult. Because I rage quit a lot when I can't figure something out. Okay, we are done. Oh, my voice box hurts. I kind of fear that this video is too similar to my last video. I mean, I knew this video wasn't going to be like super different, because I know what I like. I stay in my lane. I know what type of characters. I know how I like to play. I will do a Wuthering Waves account tour pretty soon. I think that would be quite fun. Again, if you know me from my account tour video I did last year, please say something. I would love to see you, because that was really a crazy time in my life. My family was going through a rough time then, and like my little success on YouTube is really keeping me going. And yeah, this YouTube channel means so much to me. All the things shut up. I hope to do this again next year. I'll probably have the same team next year, but I don't know. I'm kind of surprised I have a different team this year. Maybe I won't. Shenhe will be here. Kokomi will probably be here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching any of my videos. I don't think a year ago me, Sydney, would expect me to be doing this full time. I mean, that's what I wanted though. So actually not a surprise, because that's what I wanted to do, and that's exactly what I did.
Pole arm doesn't distinguish
friend from foe. And there's clearly a limit to the Red Rup's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas. Literally last year at the end of my account tour video, I said I don't know when the next video will be because my family's going through a rough time and because I'm starting college soon. The way that my life didn't go that route. Shenhe, please, I'm talking. Anyway, this is really cool. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Subscribe if you like Shenhe or if you like Cryo, and we will see you in the next one. Oh, also, my Q&A will be happening, I swear. I'm gonna record it in like a week. All right. Bye, love you so much. Oh, that's parasocial. Bye, heart you. Bye, bye. I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes. Bye.